He's still got that boyish face, but Leonardo DiCaprio is definitely grown up. There's no denying Leo's life has been radically changed by his stardom. One day he was a respected actor, the next he was an icon. To understand who Leo is today, we need to look at where he came from. In 1974, pregnant American tourist Leonardo DiCaprio was in Italy admiring a painting by Leonardo da Vinci. Suddenly, her future son started kicking from inside the womb. Right then and there, Mrs. DiCaprio decided to name her son Leonardo. Leo's parents have been described as hippies from the 1960s counterculture. They separated when Leo was an infant. But George DiCaprio only lived a few blocks from Ermeline and the baby in a bohemian area of Hollywood. Mom and Dad remained friendly and shared in Leo's upbringing. DiCaprio, family friend, and journalist Victoria Looseleaf.
He was very lucky in that regard. Sure, it was a broken home, but it wasn't broken in the sense that he was lacking for love or wanting for love, because he got it from everybody.
When Leo was about 7, he and his mother moved to a small house in Los Feliz, a more upscale section of LA. Young Leo dreamed of becoming an actor, but it wasn't easy to find an agent.
One time I went to an agency and they just had this row of boys come in like cattle, and then they just picked them off. I was really getting interested in acting. They're like, okay, yes, we'll take you. No, you have a bad haircut, goodbye.
Eventually, an agency signed him up.
They also changed my name to Lenny Williams, because they didn't like my name Leonardo DiCaprio. So they changed it to Lenny Williams, and that didn't work. So I was discouraged from it for a while.
Leo may have been discouraged, but he was an excellent student. In 1988, Leo enrolled at the Los Angeles Center for Enriched Studies, a school for gifted children. Leo's drama teacher was Helen Stringos-Arias.
He would come into the classroom dressed in character, doing monologues. One particular one that I remember was where he decided that he was going to play a child that was perhaps a nerd-type character, came in with the glasses, the pants pulled up and the whole thing, and went into this tremendous monologue. And I tell you, everybody was amazed.
By the time Leo was 13, his father George was living with a girlfriend and her son from a previous relationship. The boy, Adam Ferrar, was a working actor.
He was on a series for a while, did just a couple guest spots. He made some good money in it, and I thought that'd be fun to do. And
he requested that he would like to go out on auditions and do commercials and act. He was very interested in it. So I immediately took him out to auditions, and we were very lucky. I think it was the 3rd or 4th audition we went on. He immediately got a job.
Yeah, a Matchbox commercial where I go, this kid walks down it was never shown, I guess, because I was terrible, I don't know. I'm sitting there, I'm like the Godfather, and I'm sitting at this table. The kid walks in with a briefcase, flips it open. He goes, check a load of these, and I look up and then I start racing him, and then we do all the action shots, like pressing this little thing, It was fun. I was really excited to get it.
Case closed.
Leo began to get one commercial after the next. Jealous classmates at John Marshall High School nicknamed him Leonardo Retardo. He may have been the butt of jokes, but Leo was starting to make some serious money.
I did lots of guest spots, on Santa Barbara. I was on Roseanne, where I met my friend Sarah Gilbert, and I had this big part on there. And I think we came in and Roseanne didn't feel like doing the scene that day, so my whole thing got cut out or something like that, or rewritten, and I was just an extra, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, if you saw the episode, you see me shots like this with me, because I was miserable, because I was like, #1 show, all right, and then you just sit me there, and I'm like, great, and everyone's supposed to be clapping, I'm like, yeah. Thanks a lot.
In 1990, 15-year-old Leo was thrilled to land his first TV series. The show was Parenthood, based on the hit movie. An enthusiastic Leo plugged the upcoming series to viewers.
Hi, my name's Leonardo DiCaprio from Parenthood, and I think you guys should watch the show, especially my favorite 2 actors, Joe Pesci and Jack Nicholson. You guys should watch, and everyone else, because it's a really versatile show. It has something for everyone, the young, the old, the middle-aged. Everyone should watch it. It's really funny.
Apparently not funny enough, Parenthood only lasted 13 episodes. But thanks to Leo's paychecks, he and his mother moved into a new, larger home in Los Feliz. Leo's big break was coming, but not before some growing pains. When we come back, where few have gone before, into the DiCaprio closet.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm a psychiatrist or something.
And later, every move he makes.
In fact, he said, I'm the cheapest, bleep bleep in the world.
Then, catch him if you can, Leonardo joins a gang. In 1991, 16-year-old Leonardo DiCaprio got a dose of reality when his first TV series, Parenthood, was canceled after 13 episodes. But Leo fulfilled a dream by making his big screen debut. Unfortunately, the movie was Critters 3.
The stage was in an abandoned Smart and Final, and it was really dusty and dark and like rats crawling around. It wasn't too fun, but it was my first experience doing a movie.
After that first taste of film, Leo went back to TV. He joined the long-running sitcom Growing Pains as a homeless boy with perfect hair.
I was so excited to get a new series. I was just like flipping out, and I was like went and celebrated, and I was just so happy. I bought all this stuff that I'd never worn since. I was just so excited.
Leo was cast in the series because executives at Warner Brothers believed in him. Director Jack Shea.
He hadn't had very much experience, and they wanted us to start using him in a show. And we said, why? And they said, well, we think he's going to be a big star.
I was a little nervous at first. I don't know how they'd all deal with a new character coming in because they've been with each other for 7 years, but they really liked me, and I really liked them, and we just hit it off.
Oh, I'm camera shy. I can't. I'm camera shy.
That's what I'm usually like, just giving everyone hell. I'm known as like the hell giver, but they love it, so. That's what we mostly do, just goof around with all the cast. Everyone's really fun, That's what I do. It's my job.
Growing Pains co-star Alan Thicke.
He had a sense of fun and a sense of humor. He was a mimic and a clown and a practical joker and just a fun guy. He was really a breath of fresh air around that set.
Growing Pains was a comedy, but Leo took his acting very seriously.
And there's some really funny scenes, and there's also really some sad scenes and really strong, heavy scenes that I had to deal with, and they were really tough for me, but, I thought I did a pretty good job.
So did the show's female fans. Leonardo became a teen idol for a while. He visited the DiCaprio home during a photo shoot.
This is what I have to do. Sit in my backyard and take pictures with teen magazines and give away stupid little prizes, like candy canes and watches that I've never worn.
Leo was just 17, but he was already a pro at playing the publicity game.
As far as interviews go and like photo session and teen magazines and all that, it's been like a slow, process. I only did a couple when I was on Parenthood, and then it grew more through the season of Growing Pains, and so I've kind of like gotten used to it,
The attention was still new enough for Leo to enjoy it.
I get a lot of fan mail. I do. I get, I'd say at least 300 letters a day, and some things that I do on the set. We call from the set. We're not allowed to do this, so Joey Scott's paying the bill on this. No, but we use the calling card. We call girls in like Wichita, Wyoming, and get the little letter that they give us, the little phone number. Say, "Hi, Marianne, you've been chosen to talk to Leonardo DiCaprio." And my friend Brian Peck calls a girl. She's like, shut up, and they think that like somebody else is imitating me. And I said, well, let's read a quote from your letter. "Hi, Leonardo, you're so cute. I love you. Too cute to be cool." That's the one I heard yesterday. And, they're like, they freak out over it. It's fun. It's really fun to make them a little happy,
But Leo didn't let his heartthrob status go to his head.
Heartthrob, well, I don't know about that. Am I a heartthrob? I don't know. Luke Perry's a heartthrob. All the girls are all over that guy.
Leo did admit to being a collector.
These fads that I go through, I go crazy. Even if I have the thing already, I'll get it again. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm a psychiatrist or something. But I went and I did I had a baseball card collection, And I used to run like at 12 o'clock at night to go get a pack of baseball cards. It was like drugs for me, and I'd be opening them for like a year just to get this, like these certain card that I wanted. And through that time, I had to give them to Goodwill because I had like eyesore boxes this high, like 10 boxes that big, and then I have a select box, a shoe box this big of all the ones that I really need. The other ones were all junk. They were like 2 cents worth. So that's what I got out of it, you know, probably spent a couple $1,000s on it.
But collecting baseball cards didn't occupy all of Leo's time.
What is the new fad? Lately it's been shoes. Boy, you should see my closet. I want to show you my closet. Yeah, I'm just stacking up my shoes here. Why don't we take a look at them? Okay, this bottom row is the Nike stuff. Here's all my Docs here. These ones are bought in Germany. And these are the darn shoes. They're kind of repulsive, aren't they? After I got growing pains, I said, oh, let's go celebrate. And I just went and bought an $80 pair of shoes, and I haven't worn them since.
Leo also showed an interest in watching a consummate actor.
Good videos with Robert De Niro are my new fad now. I'm collecting them all, and I'm trying to, you know, buy videos, you know, buy them. Don't pirate. Nope, that's not good. You know that FBI warning, they tell you. And I know they'll come to my house and grab it if I record any videos, so I'm not going to do that.
At the beginning of 1992, this happy-go-lucky kid seemed completely content to be a regular on Growing Pains.
I like that sense of security, you know, with a new show, like with Parenthood. I didn't know how long it was going to be on and everything, but here there's a sense of security, and hopefully we can be on for a couple more years.
But the show only lasted a few more months. Growing Pains was canceled in April 1992. Leo was about to move on to bigger and better things, including sharing the screen with his idol.